Okie dokie. Shalom to the good honey beard. It's Friday, September 24th, 2021, and it's the next day. This is a piece of wax I have here that I rendered. It have a little bit of honey on it, so I put it later for the bees to rub it out, but we have the pagong bee going at it instead. That pagong bee is a pest. See, there's a good shot of it there. This bee usually would go and help itself to any kind of scrap, and usually it will go in the orange orchard, make a mess with the oranges. Alright, like I said, it's the next day and I'm going to feed these colonies here some protein patty. That's it there. And I'll give them a little, sprinkle a little honey on it as well. Starting with this colony here. Let's hope that will suffice for now. Yeah man, I'm H.T.Y and we are here in the beautiful Caribbean island of Trinidad. And this is a good bees video coming to you. Just what the doctor ordered. Alright, so let me just get you set up here. So you'll be able to see what I'm doing. First hand. Alright. I thought you'd like the smoker, well. The smoker I like, man. The smoker isn't lit. Yeah man, give them 2 seconds to get adjusted and we will open it up. So here's the thing, I'm not going to pull out any frames or anything, you know. I'm just going to put in the protein patties inside there. See, I have them in long rolls like this. I'm just going to rest it in here. And let us see if they will go at it. And we see they're going at it already. This is my special recipe. So I don't need to put any honey on there, but I will still put on a little honey just in case, just to make it a little more enticing. Right, just like that. So they'll be able to readily go onto it. Right, so in this case I have a few extra, you know, so let me don't push it too much. So that's what I'm doing right there. And I will now put back on the inner cover. Make sure you ain't squash none of them. Way, look at them, boy. Wow. Come on, they move from there. Put on the super. This super, I believe this super have some honey in it, you know. Let's investigate and see. Oh yes, we have a little honey inside here. You see down there we have a little more honey as well. Alright, I hope that will keep them going nicely, keep them happy. So just a matter of covering it back up now. I have some solid sugar here. Let's make sure it's not crusted on the top. I'll have to come back with some liquid in a couple of days or maybe tomorrow. It all depends on what I see happening. Yes, man. So that is what I'm doing today. Making sure I cover them up nicely. And a couple of days we'll come back and check with them and see what it is they're up to. So I have to go through all these colonies now and do the same thing. I wouldn't bore you with all that. If I see anything really interesting that I think you would need to know about, I'll come back at you. Alright, so making everything nice and short and sweet. moving around again. You must try not to move around too much. You might get sting here. Oh, sorry. My bad. Sorry, you. Sorry. You must always ask them permission before you enter their home, because that will mean you will now have to go and put on your veil. And probably have gloves too. Alright, so that's the case of the missing link right there. We're moving from one colony to the other. So that's it, folks. That's what I'm doing here this morning. And like I said a little while ago, if I see something more interesting, I will definitely feature it in this video for you. Okay, so I heard the queen piping just now when I open up this colony here, and I'm looking to see what is she piping about. And there she is. And she's trying to avoid the sunshine. And she now have just couple of eggs on this frame here. I'll make sure I know where she is at all time. Alright, so before you try anything funny, like flying off or something, let me just rest her back in. So that's where she is at, and this is her little brood nest. See, they have some pollen there. I'm just seeing just 1 or 2 eggs. So she now, like, you know, thinking about laying some more eggs. Of course, we also have some dead larvae in there that they're digging out. Seeing them there? Yeah, look at that bee digging it out there, you see? So things are still very much bad in this apiary. We have some seal honey there as well. So what I will do, I would look at a bee coming there with pollen on its legs. So that means that this colony is trying their endeavor best, given what they have to work with to get things going here. Yeah. Okay. So let's see what they will do with this pollen protein patty. I think you gotta sit down for a little bit, you know, because I'm not able to work this thing one-handed. Let me see if I could set you back up here. How is that? Alright, we're good to go there. I won't be putting on that deep super, which have a lot of resources in it, mostly some seal honey. I'll now be able to put it in the refrigerator. put honey on it, boy? You know, I can't remember. I need to double check that. No, I didn't. And it all stuck up to the top of the cover. All right. There we go. Somehow I feel that that other colony there, I would need to put on my veil, you know. That one kind of strongish. Well, we'll see. You want to stay on this side instead? Closer. You will be able to get a even a better view. All right. Okay. See, here's the thing. It looks like it has no smoke coming out, eh? But just that little fume is what you want. You don't want to give the bees more stress. Always look under the cover to see if the queen is there. This colony, I think I'll need to take out 1 or 2 frames to see what's going on inside here. They're looking interesting. H.T.Y, all the fuel I'm using is very dry. I don't know why it keeps outing. I don't want to have to open this colony here and get down into that goodness. But he's jumping out at me. Alright. So position 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's the one I'm going at. What? What's going on here, right? You seeing what I see? It's incredible, but it's true. Look at that. Okay, position 7. I'm checking out the brood nest. The brood nest is where the action is. These other 2 frames seem to be filled with honey. And like they want to, as soon as the brood hatch, it looks like they want to fill it with honey as well. Boy, oh boy, hey, you ought to see this, boy. Come in the light. These bees, this colony here have eggs in here like that. Now watch down inside. You see all them little white spots in the middle? That's the eggs. As the sunlight come up even better, you'll be able to see it. See all them little spots? That is the eggs. So this colony is going guns. Alright, you see I'm telling you? All down inside here. That frame is sealed with honey. So I don't want to disturb them further than this. What I'll do, I'll just put back in this frame, put back in the other one, close them up, give them some more, give them some protein patties there. The other side also have steam honey. Oh, look, you see what? This thing in me. I get another sting again, yes? Watch. So when this sting you, just take the hive knife and shave it off like that. You know, with those 2 stings, I have to I had to slip on my veil quickly. Otherwise, I had to protect my jewels. While I'm talking to you, I'm trying to figure out what is the best action to take here with this colony. The best thing to do is to give them this. Remember, I take off that deep super in the other colony over there. I'll put on this deep super here instead. Maybe the queen will go up in there and lay some more eggs up on that side. But they certainly have the strength for it. And I will give them the pollen as well, protein patties. Yeah, man. Come on, bees, all this stuff stinging me. That was that. See, sometimes you just come across some interesting things, you know, in the course of your beekeeping. That will keep them quiet for a little bit. You see, I tell you, if I find something interesting, I'll put it in for you. And most time there's always something interesting, you know. Don't worry yourself, man. Just sit back and relax and watch me make these good bees video for you. Whether it is good, bad or indifferent, I'm letting you have everything live and direct. Now this colony here could do with a bit of reducing, compressing, because it seems like they can't handle this. But on this side here, I don't have anything. If you watch, you will see how the bottom of the frame here, how it's looking whitey. That is build-up of mold and so on. So I'll take out these frames. Look at that. So all that whitey kind of thing, that's not good at all. This colony is that weak. Well, we try to help them out. Frame number 3 have some nectar in it, as well as number 4. But they're cold. Let me try number 10 and see what's going on. Yeah, number 10 could come out. This one could go in, going back. I'm just going to compress them. Let's see how far. We have some nectar here, man. It have freshly laid eggs, so I know the queen is here and she's doing her thing. She's somewhere inside there, and if you notice that bee there have pollen on its legs, so that's a true indication of larva to be fed. So she's taking a little drink there. Alright, so I'll leave it at 5 frames. Let me see if I can get a divider. I'm going to use this divider board to compress them. This divider don't have any hole in it, so I have to get a divider board with a hole in it so that the bees wouldn't get stranded on one side. So hold on a minute. Alright, so I find the divider, the perfect one with the hole in it there, so the bees could go from one side to the other. I have 2 holes in this one. And this goes right down inside like that. And you make sure and push it over. Giving it the bee space. Right. Come take a close-up look. Right, so you have the protein patty there. Right, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 frames. Make the bees go on the other side, and make sure the space between the divider board have the correct bee space right through. Now this board goes right down, so if you notice it going right down to the bottom here, and it might have a little space underneath as well, so the bees could also pass there. That's to compress them now, so that they wouldn't have to deal with all of this space here to keep at 95 degrees all the time. So
you have done it.
Right, so in that space I can now put the solid sugar there, and to entice them a little further to get into that solid sugar, I'll just give it a little something now. It will get saturated in the sugar there, and the bees will be happy. At another time, I'll come in and put in some liquid syrup. Yes, man, you've seen it right here live and direct. Don't forget to do those things that I always ask you to do for me. You know what I'm talking about? It's right here at the bottom of your screen. Alright, so the bees could also come up here in that hole and access anything that I put on top here. Of course, right now it's inside there in the brood box of them, so I don't need to even put anything on top here. But I'm just putting back this box on top here just in case it make a little warm or something, Right, so put it back like that. Put on the top cover, and that's another one done. So we have one more to go, and I must thank you very much for keeping me company. Those bees, like they get a little angry there, man. They're flying at me, they're bouncing me. I've got a few stings, but nothing to talk about. Nothing to complain over. Let's see what happens with these girls here now. Well, these girls here drink out all the liquid. You see nothing falling out. So they drink out all the liquid. And they look like they could take some more. I'll give them some more just now. Alright, so all I need to do now is to all I need to do now is to go to that colony there, which is the one that needs to have one final move to go onto the stand right here. So I have one more piece of protein patty there. So I need to put it in this colony here. Okie dokie. And then my job for now will be done. How are you doing? Alright. You seem to be doing well. Okay, so that's a wrap for me right here at the Good Honey Bee Yard. I'm looking around on the ground. Last night I came here and sweep up to see what kind of dead bees I will have. And I'm still having some dead bees, man. Look at that. I don't know when these people will ease up with this poisoning thing. Look at how much bees dead on the ground here. And in spite of that, the bees coming in and stealing honey. You see what I'm talking about? All these colonies supposed to be bringing in honey now, but instead I had to deal with all this deaths. All these colonies should be strong, strong, strong. That's too much dead bees, man. Every colony have some bees dead and dying on the ground. That bee can't fly no more. That's the end of her life Friday. Look how much it have here. Two in one. It looks like it's a 2-in-1 kind of thing. Alright folks. Thanks for your company. Come back right here and visit me in our timing. Make sure when you come back, you come back with some snacks and something to drink. Because right now, I could do with something to drink. What's the time now?
Your help would be greatly appreciated.
9:30. So I run through these pretty fast. Didn't have much to do anyhow. Yeah, man. So let's see what will take place from now on. October is almost here. So we're looking forward to good things in October. Alright folks, TTFN, bye for now.
We ride with the Huns.